MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Boston Red Sox. The Brewers vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Standing in, Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and it's off the green monster. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Well, a lot of managers like their leadoff man to take a few pitches to start the game off, give the other guys in the lineup a chance to see what the pitcher has to offer. But if he got that instruction, he ignored it. He rips the first pitch of the game off the wall for an easy double.
Here's Eric Sogard as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Cain leads off second with nobody out. And there's the first strike, 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And there's one away. And here's Christian Yelich now. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
From the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That evens it up 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Benintendi is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
That is good. The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Milwaukee leaves 1, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Brandon Woodruff will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Garcia. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting center, the third baseman, Rafael.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
A high fastball is in there. The average coming in at 266. 18 homers and an even 40 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will rattle off the base of the monster.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's set, and the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch on its way, fouled off. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Off the light tower, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Into the box, Clint Frazier, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He's set, now the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Soft grounder left side. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. So here is Avisail Garcia. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's 3 for 9. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. Wow.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
2 balls and a strike to Braun. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Brewers have dominated so far. They've got the chance in this one to complete a series sweep.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
Justin Smoke waits on deck. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The Brewers do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
Nope.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike now to Smoke.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting in, the catcher, number 9.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. From the stretch.
That's the ball.
2 out with a man at first. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. From the stretch. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. So here's Michael Chavis now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. 1 away. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Left center, base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Popped him up. Sogard in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Hit out towards second. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll get in there safely.
Oh, that's a shame because he made an outstanding diving stop right there. That's when I think the adrenaline might have been pumping a little bit too hard and the ball just takes off on him. Too bad. That could have been a highlight reel play.
Stepping in, Eric Sogard, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set. Here it comes. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
None out, runners at first and second. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now the 2-1. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swing and this will kick off the third base bag. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
The 1-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
First and second here with nobody out. Popped up. Devers calls for it. Makes the play. 1 away. At the plate, Keston Hiura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So here's Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 0-1 offering.
That's the ball.
1 and 2 now as this catches the outer half. One and 2. Here it is. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Sox are out in front 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0.
1-1.
And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. And with one away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a drive down the line. This has the height, and it's a fair ball over the monster for a home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Now batting, Mitch Moreland. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Two out, nobody on. And the count will be full. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And gone. An absolute bomb. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Keen's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Red Sox lead it 4-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count is 2 balls and no strikes to the Brewers DH. 2-0 count. The pitch.
3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
.30 pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin Smoak.
Digging in, Justin Smoak. He drew a walk his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2-0 count. The pitch. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Next for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So now to the plate, Orlando Arcia, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he falls behind now. 2-0. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Michael Chavis will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Two-0 count. The pitch.
That's a ball.
And that's over. 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So here now is Jackie Bradley.
Junior.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball high.
The 1-0 pitch. Grounded to first. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2-2 now. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got it, and Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out.
Eric.
Next for Milwaukee, Eric Sogard. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Bogarts has it on to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Two and 0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Count is full.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Number 29 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 29.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First offering on its way. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
2-2's the count.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at that, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Stepping into the box, Keston Hiura. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jose Arena takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 62, Jose Urena.
Avisail Garcia will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here comes the pitch for Garcia down the third baseline.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
0-2.
A runner at first with no outs here. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. The second for one on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one. So striding in, Ryan Braun. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And another throw over. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Justin Smoke now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Brewers strand 1. They trail it 4-1. In now, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
The 1-0 home.
No, that's high.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Yelich. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Stepping in, Clint Frazier. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Fastball just inside. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
At the plate, Michael Chavis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Is a called strike on the changeup. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
2-1.
fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Francisco Cervelli would be next. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
Striding in for Boston, Francisco Cervelli. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Pause, now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over. Two balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox on top, 5-1. Digging in now, Manny Pena. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley, and it bangs off the monster. Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he lays off for ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and that's the first out.
the center field.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
To the plate now, Eric Sogard, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Christian Yelich will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as we are all tied at 5.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now back, second baseman.
Into the box, Keston Hiura, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Hernandez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
4 runs here in this half inning. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Running hard, he's digging for second. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
And they'll take the bat out of Braun's hands here as he's walked intentionally.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ryan Brazier trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Justin Smoke will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. We're facing right-handed pitching so far this season. Pena is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The set and the 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So 4-score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all tied 5-5. Brent Suter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The right fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Fastball called for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No, ball.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Three and 1 to Martinez.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Red Sox leave 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Marcus Walden has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Marcus Walden.
Omar Narvaez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder, number 6.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain singled home a run in his last time up. First offering on its way to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. At the plate now, Eric Sogard. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Brewers go down quietly. This remains a 5-all ball game. Jake Faria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Jake Faria.
Ronnie Rodriguez is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Ronnie Rodriguez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next, the dangerous power threat, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Swings through it for strike number 2. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one, the count to Clint Frazier. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Michael Chavis. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the wind, the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He's set. The 0-1.
Nope, ball.
This is in the air to left field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And this will hit about halfway up the monster. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
To the plate now, Keston Hiura, as he'll take a look at ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Two and 0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitchers fall behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. The 3-1 pitch.
Two. Full count.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
The batter.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Matt Barnes enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. Standing in now, Ryan Braun, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. From the stretch, Barnes, a 6'4" right-hander, comes into the day third in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. That one's in there, 3-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground to third. Devers has it. There's one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Josh Hader enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. The Brewers leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Number 16.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
A high fastball is in there. The Red Sox find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
The 2-1 home doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. A winning run at first with nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe. The throw is offline. And we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Yelich going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
You know what I'm reaching for. Shot my 3, who's keeping score? Two ain't anymore. 1 mile till we make it home. Get a bag, get paid, get low. Ben Frank, don't stop, press go. Pick it up, lot of money on the flow. Keep shaking, 100 days, 100 poles. Hang odds, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Bo Sox get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Matt Barnes gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the